I've had several people ask me about how to make candles, so today I thought I'd show you what I do. So these are all candles that I made probably about 10 years ago, and they've been in storage. I just pulled them out. These are a bunch of round ones and square ones. They're all smaller ones. Oops. Let me show you. See them? They're all different flavors, scents and colors. And these are as well. You can see they're all either square or round. I've got a bunch of different ones. And these are the molds that I use to make them. I have little round ones and square ones. I only have square ones in front of me right now, so those will be the ones I show you. And then I have my round ones over here. This one's just smaller because I use less wax. Here's the mold that I use for those. So this one's beeswax, and I've used paraffin wax, candle wax, soy wax, beeswax, different kinds of wax. So those are the round ones. This one and this one are actually both soy candles that I've made. This isn't the candle I bought. I reuse my candle holders. I'll put a new wick and refill them with wax and reuse them. All of the freestanding molds or candles were made with molds. I also have like this one over here. What I do is I reuse my wax warmer candle wax. I will add new scent to it. I normally don't add color changer because it's a small amount and the color changer melts are for a larger amount. So I just do this for myself to reuse the candle wax instead of throwing it out like a lot of people do. And then I'll show you some more molds. These here are rectangular candles. All of these have 2 wicks, except for this one. This one has 3, but those two have 2 wicks. This one has 3. And those I made with one of these molds. The bigger one here, which is about twice the size of the other ones, I made using this mold. And you can see I have some little candles in there that I've already started that I'm gonna be making now. So a couple more things. Over here you can see in the drawer, these are all my scents for candles. I also use like the bigger, like you can buy these at Walmart. I'll use these. And then in here, these are like different flower petals, lavender, roses, little roses, and different petals for decorating. These you're going to want to glue to the inside of a jar, and you're only gonna want to use see-through jars for these so you can see them. And then I have like, so after you, like for example, these party light jars that I'm about to use, after you fill it with wax, you're going to want to put one of these over it to hold the wick in the middle. These I actually use for the same thing, so I'll use like that for the same thing, but I also use these for gifts. I'll do mason jars. That one's a bank star. I've got handles to hold the candles, and I'll use those for gifts to make them more fancy or pretty. I even have like some lights for the jars. These are the little, they're like a diamond shape wax color changers. And these just change the color. I've got a lot of different colors. And that's about all that is. So here are some of my molds that I'm making. This one I just made a while ago, but I'm going to finish and add another color on top of this, and I'm going to do these. I just got them in a box so I can do it without burning my fingers, hopefully. And then here's the pot that I had David make for me. So he just put a hole in there and put this spout on. I turn the handle to turn the wax on. I'm using a cardboard because I don't want to burn myself. So, and for the molds, so they have like these spikes, and you put the wax in and let it cool, and then once it's done, you just lift it out and slide the candle off and put the wick on there. And I've got all different size wicks. I use jute for some of my candles. That works pretty good. And for this one, I used Hawaiian Mist scented oil. It's like hibiscus. I don't know. It smells really good. And okay, so I'm going to show you how to do this. Oh, and for all the molds, you're going to want to use a candle mold release. So you just spray that in there so it's going to slide out okay. And I've already done these, but you just give a little spray and that's it. So let's try it. Let's see if I can. It's a kind of a big one. Harder to get over here. Let's see. Okay, let's try it. This off for a second so I can end this video because it's hard to do holding the camera. But yeah, that's how I make candles. Have a good night.